We are already 2/3 of the way through 2025, and there have been quite a few impressive thriller shows released this year that are worth checking out. While excellent thriller shows from years past can be worth revisiting, there is undoubtedly something even more exciting about entering a completely new TV world. More than that, the genre itself is open to a lot of variation. From immersive sci-fi thrillers, to erotic ones, to crime shows, the genre has something for everyone. There are also plenty of underrated thrillers that deserve more attention, but 2025's best additions to the genre so far deserve all the attention they have gotten. The Hunting Wives. Available to stream on Netflix. Margot hugs Sophie as she holds a gun in The Hunting Wives Season 1. One of the most unexpected streaming hits of 2025 so far is Netflix's The Hunting Wives. Based on the book by May Cobb, The Hunting Wives is apologetically sexy, fun, and violent. The series melds together a murder mystery narrative and shockingly twisted erotic relationships, creating something completely unique. While the erotic aspects of the show may not be every viewer's cup of tea, they do set the show apart from other thrillers that have been released this year. As a result, The Hunting Wives was a smash hit upon its release in July, taking over Netflix's streaming charts. The Hunting Wives is led by Brittany Snow and Marlon Ockerman as two complex and certainly imperfect Texan housewives. The show has no shortage of raucous, raunchy moments, and the truth behind its central murder mystery points to the dark heart of their wealthy, powerful community, keeping audiences hooked. The Better Sister. Available to stream on Prime Video. Bobby Nadery as Matt Bowen, Jessica Biel as Chloe Taylor, and Maxwell A.C. Donovan as Ethan McIntosh behind a police line in The Better Sister. The Better Sister is a more traditional thriller series with no supernatural elements, but it certainly has its fair share of shocking twists. The Better Sister follows sisters Chloe Taylor and Nikki McIntosh when they become involved in the investigation of Chloe's husband's murder, who just happens to also be Nikki's ex-husband. From the outset, The Better Sister sets up this incredibly complicated dynamic between the two sisters, which is crucial to the show as a whole. The series' premise is messy, and the sisters have a lot to overcome in order to reconcile after Adam McIntosh's death. Fortunately, this emotional backing balances well with the twisty murder case. The Institute. Available to stream on MGM+. Simone Miller as Kalisha and Joe Freeman as Luke in The Institute. MGM+'s supernatural horror thriller The Institute is based on Stephen King's book of the same name, and it is just as intense as one would expect from its author. Luke Ellis is a teen boy with supernatural abilities who is taken to the mysterious institute where he and other children are experimented on. The series has drawn comparisons to Elle's backstory in Stranger Things, but that doesn't quite illustrate how impressive the show is. The Institute is far darker than Netflix's series and its human villains are even more brutal. The thrilling series works because audiences can easily connect with and root for the children even when their predicament is at its worst. The Institute does change King's book in minor ways while largely remaining faithful to the source material, and so far that has worked to the series' advantage. The show recently finished airing its first season, and excitingly, The Institute has already been renewed for Season 2, giving thriller fans something to look forward to. American Primeval. Available to stream on Netflix. A woman rides beside a Native American man. Back in January 2025, American Primeval was Netflix's first big thriller hit of the year, and it was an astonishing success. The Western genre has been rising in popularity in recent years, and American Primeval was exactly the series that Netflix needed. It is far more violent and thrilling than many of its genre counterparts. American Primeval takes place in the Utah Territory in 1857, and it is a brutal story of settlers traveling west, combining real and fictional events. At just 6 episodes, American Primeval is a quick watch but one that will have even the most seasoned thriller fans shocked by the graphic and gripping events unfolding on screen. Murderbot. Available to stream on Apple TV+. Murderbot Season 1 EP 10-9. Image via Apple TV+. Apple TV+'s Murderbot premiered in mid-May, and by July it had already been renewed for a second season, highlighting just how impressive its first outing was. Like many other thriller shows, Murderbot blends genres. The series falls solidly into the sci-fi category and has action dispersed throughout, but ultimately it works as a thriller as well. Murderbot is based on the Murderbot Diaries series by Martha Wells, and it centers on a cyborg that gains sentience and autonomy and begins calling itself Murderbot. As the series progresses, Murderbot must attempt to hide its autonomy and make decisions over whether to obey commands within its team's mission. Murderbot certainly has plenty of action to make it thrilling, but the show also works well as an exploration of humanity and what makes something alive. Alexander Skarsgård fits perfectly into the lead role of a cyborg questioning its own sentience and determining whether and how to form connections with the surrounding humans.